I feel like I just sat through like a bunch of high school reggae bands that have used the butt plug. That was rough, chat. That was rough. I'm a fucking Nintendo fanboy, but I'm not a Nintendo apologist. I want excitement in my announcements. I want stuff that makes my titties hard. I want my nipples to feel expansive afterwards. I can't think of anything they announced that was actually new. Right? I mean, they announced release dates for games, but nothing like actually new. Modern gaming is just horribly bad in your opinion? I would disagree with you. I think we're literally living in the best age of gaming. The last, maybe not this year, but like the last like 7 years are in the best age of gaming. There's an awesome game in nearly every genre. Like shit, I mean, I'm playing Mario Maker right now. I have unlimited amounts of Mario levels, you know, forever. I'll never run out. Wait, what's happening here? Load it up, Nintendo. Let's do this. I ran out of levels? Did I run out of levels? I don't think they have enough to announce to like justify doing Nintendo Directs. Does that make sense? Wait, what? How do I... That's fucked up, man. I'm glad that happened now and not level 19. When was the last 2D Mario? The last brand new one was Mario Wii U. Was the last big one. Wasn't it pretty good? It was okay. I mean, it's New Super Mario Brothers, and New Super Mario Brothers just maybe a little meh for most people, and also I'd say like maybe a little played out. That felt close, did it not? You love New Soup? Do you? Or are you just looking at games and saying you love them? You don't have to lie to kick it to me. Listen, you don't. Why do y'all feel like you have to lie to me, chat? Would I put it? No, I mean, I would say I'm not a fan of the New Super Mario Brothers series. I feel like the New Super Mario Brothers series is a pretty big step back in 2D Mario in general. There's less secrets, there's less interesting power-ups, there's less interesting level design. Yeah, it was cute the first time, second time, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, after that it was just like, eh. A Splatoon BR game? Dude, see, now that's somewhere that I wouldn't mind Splatoon going. And also, a Splatoon BR game would be really cool, like, the way the map would slowly get covered in paint. Yeah, all I'm deciding is I feel like that Nintendo Direct just made me feel like it is time, Nintendo, for a new console, and I'm very much hoping you're working on it, and that Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom, is the last of the Switch games, actually. Yeah, I mean, because I have to just hope that's what's happening. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wish they would remake more of their games. I don't know what Nintendo's doing. Seems like Nintendo has a very easy roadmap that they could follow, and they just make it difficult on themselves sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I don't run games. I'm not in the gaming business. I should shut the fuck up. What am I talking about? Please. What a level. Oh my god. Let's go. Peak level design. Did Japan have any lockdowns? Do you not read the news? That was kind of cool. Did you guys see the mushroom bop off that thing? I didn't know that could happen, like in the air like that. You're here for the winning run? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to get here for it. You're in the Ironmon waiting room? It is Hire My Waiting Room. I kind of sound like Punk now. Chat, a bunch of chat who couldn't manage a target. I was like, when he said that, I was like, do you think it's easy to manage a fucking target, dude? I bet it's really fucking hard to manage a target, honestly. I was like, Target's got a lot of employees. A lot of them are part-time, elderly, teenagers. You got a Starbucks in there. You got to deal with that. Inventory. Managing a Target sounds hard. What are my thoughts on the chess cheating scandal from last week? Haven't heard about that. Please tell me, because I would love to just give a pointless thought about that. People think a Grandmaster used an anal vibrator to get tips during a game to beat the world champ. That's one theory, at least. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. The next day, Mr. Carlson withdrew from the tournament, which is an exceedingly rare move, especially among top players in elite events.
A few moments later.
And Saturday, Mr. Neiman, where's the butt plug come in? Listen, I'm not saying the kid didn't cheat, right? Certainly sus, but I'm gonna need to see a bit more concrete evidence than is being provided so far. Cheating in the past does not mean cheating in the future. Cheating online doesn't mean cheating at home. I don't know. Almost feel for this kid a little bit, almost. But then I remember, like, none of this matters the same way nothing I do matters here, because, you know, we're all just playing games for a living, so, like, who gives a fuck, really, you know? You all dead? You all dead? Yeah. Is Iron Chef right? When does the cooking start? Soon. In his interview, his analysis of the was not up to the quality you'd expect from someone of his rank. I think that's pretty, how do I want to put this? Like, a little bit elitist. Yeah, it's a little bit elitist to judge someone in an interview. They may not like giving interviews, might not be a great talker. Interviews are hard. And also, right after the biggest moment of their fucking life. You trust other professionals' opinions? I know, but like, then come out. Here's the thing. They need to come out and be like, yeah, I'm accusing him, instead of doing this like cryptic kind of bullshit, honestly. Instead of being all cryptic and weird and then letting their fan bases run wild with it, they should either make the accusation or shut the fuck up. That's kind of my thing. Don't I don't know. Either say it, either come out and say it, or don't. You know what I mean? But it's a little say it. Be like, I can't prove it. Yeah, you can be like, I can't prove it, but I'm 99% he did it, and that's why I won't play with him anymore. I don't know. Yeah, it's like creating your own rumor. They're kind of creating their own rumor mill, which I think is a little gross. I just think that's a little gross. That is gonna be something I'll say about it. And also, as someone who, what do I want to say? All of it is only a big deal in their tiny little world. The same way that Mario stuff is only a big deal, like in our tiny little world. You know? I don't want to go down there. Yeah, it's high school. It's very high school. Yeah. The real moral, can't you just check it? Can you check his Amazon purchases and see if the kid bought a butt plug in the last? Although it would be funny if that's actually what happened. I feel like, could you imagine the amount of practice it would take for you and a buddy to start successfully communicating via butt plug vibrations? Yay! Yeah, what friend is helping him do that? I don't know. I guess what I'm saying, chat, is somebody who's watched sports, I've seen a lot more David and Goliath things happen to where the internet should have to have a bit more solid proof to like crucify this kid. That is interesting though. That's very, very interesting. I didn't know that Magnus hadn't been beaten from the black. I didn't know it was like that big of an advantage. You know what I mean? That's interesting to me too. Don't promote your own tequila here. Maybe I need to get in the tequila business, chat. What would be a good like gaming related name for liquor? Get in the weed business? How do you get in the weed business? Magnus just doesn't lose with white. I just fucked up, chat. Oh my god. That was so stupid. My elo just went down.
Poo tequila.
I don't think I'd call it poo tequila. You gotta do a league where the wives draft for us? No. My wife would dominate. My wife plays fantasy football. But my wife's draft strategy is draft hotties. She looks at the guys and then she decides which one's the hottest and then she drafts them. That's her strat. It's honestly pretty solid. It like legitimately she ends up with a pretty good team every year. Oh, how fun is this? How fun is this? No, she doesn't draft Brady. She thinks Brady's ugly. I think her quarterback's Trey Lance this year. Oh. Take that what you will. Do I ever criticize her picks based on look? No, I mean, I think most of them I would agree. They're hotties. Like, compare Travis Kelce and Darren Waller. You pick Darren Waller. I mean, I feel like Darren Waller's kind of a hottie. She drafts Swift? Yes, she did draft Swift, actually. Young Ho Koo is her kicker hottie. Or Young Wei Koo, sorry. Young Wei Koo. That's her kicker hottie. Yeah, she was bummed that Josh Jacobs is so bad. She's like, he's so hot. You did not get Swift. Who else was on your hottie team? Oh, she has Jamal Williams. Don't you? Give me your team of hotties. Jalen Hurts. Oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a hottie. T. Higgins. He's hottie with a concussion. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Saquon, another hottie. He's a longtime hottie too, right? He's been on your team for a while. Darren Waller, super hottie. Also, chat, I don't know if you noticed my wife's type. And I don't know how I snuck in there on that one. Yeah, I don't know how I snuck in there on that one, chat. It's great smiles. That's her type. Great smiles. Yeah. Explosion of hot liar. Stafford's allegations? Wait, what's Stafford's allegations? I haven't seen this. What, that he's old and bad at football? Putting the fantasy in fantasy football? Yeah, her team puts the fantasy in fantasy football. Fantasy football is just D&D with less cool shit. Hot take. Oh, that's a pretty accurate take. Honestly, you just made it sound awesome, though. Like, yeah. Just confirmed how awesome fantasy football is. Oh, shit! Where did you come from? Hey. Isn't he dating Camille Kostic? I don't know who that is, but I bet she's a hottie. I don't need copium. You have to say you love this mode I'm playing. What is it called? It's called Iron Bros, and it's where I try to beat everything. 50 levels. We're 1/5 the way done, chat. Which one, chat? The O or the X? But why? Is it does it kill it? Is that what we're saying? X for kill, but does this kill it? I think it does kill it. Should have used the butt plug. I don't think that would have helped me cheat. Like, what a way to start a video. Like, what if you just came in and you're just like, whoa, first run of the day, and the first thing you hear is, should have used a butt plug? Please don't put that on YouTube. None of that. None of that entire conversation, please. Thoughts on Marmite? I don't know what that is. Marmite's gross? What is it? Yeah, I don't even know what it is. It's an Aussie thing? I thought that was Vegemite. Don't say Aussie like that? How should I say it? What, am I saying it wrong? Aussie? Aussie? Oh, I need Z's? Sorry. Sorry. I haven't been to an Outback Steakhouse in a while, so. Bump. I know that just because I know Australians hate Outback Steakhouse. Yo, Outback is the best of the shitty chain restaurants by far. You think Foster's drank more in the UK than the US? I think Foster's has drank more in high school than by anyone. How could you go wrong with a steak? You could microwave it and still get it right? Definitely not. And it's their bloomin' onion, which is so damn good. Not even the steaks. It's their shrimps on the Barbie. Oh, I'll DoorDash some Outback and not even feel bad about it. Is it great? I don't think it's great. I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying it's significantly above Chili's and Applebee's, chat. Yo, $10 million and you can only eat at an Outback for the rest of your life? I would think about it. That's all I'm saying. Am I playing Ironman later? Yes. It is Ironman Wave. Chat, I gotta beat one of these challenges by Christmas. I have to. I can't go into the new year doing these two challenges is like unsuccessful. I can do Iron F1 later. Iron Botters. What we're doing. We had some good Ironman runs last week. RKO, thank you for 24 months. I know, I want to do it so badly. Maybe I should take the YouTube comments advice and beat them. I'm trying! Did I end up spending on all those gift subs? Yeah, 250 bucks because I didn't beat it. It was what it was. Listen, it is what it is, baby. You hear that the Hunk Damsel in Splunky was based off me? Any truth to that? Absolutely zero. Legend, thank you for 18 months. Only thing that was based off me in Splunky was when Eric, you shoehorned me into the credits right at the end, you know? Right at the end, he was like, oh yeah, you know what? GrandPOOBear and Dan Giesling just, you know, they play this too. And they had amazing clip. I'm gonna put them in it. Are there any new Mario hacks I want to play? Baron of Shell is really the only one that's had my eye over the last few months, more or less. And I've been a little not really into Mario World lately, community-wise, so I've just kind of stayed away a little bit. Splunky Rando is the funniest shit. Dude, Splunky Rando is so hard, though. You just post links to game credits to make me feel better? What's the best credits in history of video games? Yeah. Portal? Yeah, that's a good answer. It's a real good first answer. GrandPOOBear World 2? I actually like GrandPOOBear World 1 music better. For the credits. Metroid for NES, because you get to find out that she's a lady. Smash Melee, where you just shoot all the credits. Actually, I really like that one. That one is really good. You know, it's a bannable offense, but you're ecstatic. We get another Fire Emblem in January. It's not bannable. You can be ecstatic for another Fire Emblem. I just like, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get. Where hamburgers? 300. I guess like I just don't get the joy of Fire Emblem. What was that level? Nintendo would never milk their IPs. I don't really think Nintendo does milk their IPs in that. I don't think they, and I don't play Fire Emblem, but it's not like Mario games never change. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think Nintendo gets a lot of shit for quote unquote milking their games, you know, for their franchises, and they do it a lot less than most companies, in my opinion. Like the time between new Mario games and new Zelda games and new Metroid games are long. I honestly, I feel like Nintendo's biggest issue is they don't milk them enough. Yeah, they don't milk their great games enough. They're like, oh, you made this great game, now you can make some really weird artsy symphony game or something retro. Go crazy. Assassin's Creed is a milk series. Yeah, I think that's the worst offender. Sports games. Sports games are also bad offenders. Did I like the new Mario Strikers update? I mean, I don't think there was anything in that update that's going to make me play the game more, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that's fundamentally like a new mode or anything that can get me excited for the game. It's just more characters and another field, which, like, I don't know, like, doesn't matter, I guess? Yeah. Isn't it not called FIFA anymore, though? Just football? Yeah, I mean, every game that's out on another system's coming out on Switch looks rough. PSL, but very hard. Reach the goal while holding a POW block. Come on. Oh my god. Yo, when good games, when fun games dry up, it's because they don't provide enough content, replayability. They don't provide enough variety yet familiarity every day. That was a hard jump. That was a hard jump. For some reason, I think there might have been a dev door. Oh. No! God. I thought it was about to get me in the saw. Yeah, I thought it was about to get me in the saw. Oh my God. You gotta put your trust in a level sometimes. Right after that really fucking great level too, you know? Oh, you sons of bitches.